Bill Pope, cinematographer of the Matrix trilogy, Baby Driver, and many more. Starting at the beginning of his career, Pope started out in film school at New York University. There, he would earn his master's degree in fine arts, but not before making a name for himself. Prior to graduation, he worked as a cinematographer on a student film called The Sixth Week, which won an Oscar for Achievement in Documentary at the 5th Annual Student Academy Awards in May of 1978. After graduating, he started out shooting MTV music videos for various artists. He continued this for several years until director Sam Raimi offered him to shoot his first ever feature film called Darkman. After that film, he was able to stay working with feature films. In 1996, Pope was offered to film Bound, which is a feature directed by the Wachowski brothers. The brothers had seen and loved a 1993 horror fantasy film that was filmed by Pope. Pope says that the brothers and him had a terrific meeting and that they had a common interest in comic books. He goes on to say that was the reason that he had landed the director of photography assignment. Bound went on to be nominated for the Independent Spirit Award for Best Cinematography. This film led him to work with the Wachowski brothers again in the future. Then comes The Matrix. This film is his breakthrough film, winning 4 Academy Awards and nominating for a BAFTA Award for Best Cinematography. The Matrix was the second film that the Wachowski brothers were going to direct, and since Pope did a great job on Bound, they offered him to shoot The Matrix as well. He agreed to be the cinematographer and started planning well in advance, knowing this film was going to take a lot of work. After this film, Pope got well recognized in the film world and is still making great films. Going right back to The Matrix, this film is one of the most well-known films in the world. Bill Pope did an excellent job shooting this and making the Matrix world come to life. Though the whole film is shot great, there are a couple of scenes that stand out from the others. The first scene is where Morpheus offers Neo 2 pills. This scene stands out not only because of the storyline, but because how well Pope set up these shots. One of my favorite shots from this scene is the shot of Morpheus' glasses, where you can see the pills in both hands and you can see Neo. This shot is great because you can pretty much see everything you need to just from a different perspective. Another shot that stands out is the bullet shot. This is the most iconic shot from the film. This was created by taking still photos on lots of cameras that are lined up perfectly around the subject. Then in post, it was synced up to look like a crazy camera movement, and it turned out to be one of the best shots in the film. Another great film that Bill Pope has shot is Baby Driver. This film has been nominated for 3 Academy Awards and is well known for its amazing car chase scenes and for the action romance storyline. The car chase scenes were all shot in downtown Atlanta and were shot in camera, meaning that they barely used any CGI for the scenes. Pope says that he wanted to make the film look as realistic as possible, so he decided to put more work into getting the actual shot than relying on post-production. In fact, for some of the shots, they had to put a stuntman behind the camera because the shot was so risky. In this shot, the car comes flying up and slamming on brakes at the last minute. And in order to be safe, a stuntman had to be the camera op for this particular shot. There are many other films that Bill Pope has done amazing work in, like Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Spider-Man 2 and 3, The Jungle Book, and many other films. His work has definitely impacted the film world, and he is constantly inspiring people to be more creative.